Hey YouTube, it's Echo Bear, and today I want to be an app for you guys that's called Splitter Critters. Now before I even get into the serious stuff today, I want to introduce the little guest I have sleeping behind me. If you guys don't know, this is my roommate's cat Smokey. He's being kind of a lazy loaf today, and I guess he wanted to hang out with me, and I don't have the heart to move him from where he's sleeping, do I? You've been laying here for like an hour. But he'll kind of be in the background. I don't think he's gonna do much since he's pretty much sacked out. But anyway, here's the small cat. Small, he's really fat. But anyway, on to the serious stuff. So Splitter Critters is made by RAC7 or RAC7 Games. And the first version that I can find of it being released was on January 26, 2017. So still fairly new at the time I'm recording this. And pretty much this is your basic little puzzle platform game, which I love these little games, they're so much fun. So Splitter Critters' whole premise is pretty much you have these little cute, adorable as heck little aliens that are trying their dangdest to get home in their little spaceship because they're stuck on these different planets. And your job is to help them get there by moving the terrain. How do you do that? Pretty much the entire thing is based around this paper-esque looking landscape. So you draw a line where you want it to split, and then you can move it up and down to connect a pathway so that they can get to their spaceship. So overall, it creates a super fun premise for this game. And first thing that I want to talk about, which I kind of just mentioned, is the aesthetic of this game. Remember when you were a kid and you would play with construction paper? I never knew why it was called construction paper. It was like the most annoying paper to work with ever. But it has that same kind of textury look to it all over it. Like everything has that texture. And your little characters look like just little die-cut aliens that are jumping around and just trying to get to their little spaceship. It's absurdly adorable, and when you split the screens to be able to move it, the screen actually has a ripped paper edge on the side of it. So all of that is just a ton of little bits and pieces of polish that are just really, really satisfying to me. I love aesthetically pleasing games. If you've seen my videos before, you know that I will rant for days if a game is aesthetically pleasing, which this one is. So with the adorable art style in mind, the gameplay following it is super duper clean, in all honesty. Pretty much the gameplay kind of relies on you being able to figure out the mechanics, which I kind of figured it out as I went, but I wish it would have explained it to me more, that once you release a section of what you've cut, it becomes kind of cemented there and you can't move it again unless you undo it and redo the cut. Which is kind of annoying to me. I wish you could move all of your cuts freely so that you could experiment with what you can do and maybe make the puzzles a little more dynamic. But for what it is, it still works. It took me a little while to figure out that if you press and hold, you can just swipe it around as need be, which comes in really handy for the later levels where you do need to be able to do that. I don't know if I broke the game by doing that, but it does work a lot better once you do figure out that's what you can do. But once you figure that out, you can pretty much fly through levels. I'm already on the 3rd world, and I think each world has 7-ish levels. They might get more complex as you go, but I've already cleared the first 3, and it's been ridiculously fun so far. As you clear through each world, the first world starts out with just little blue aliens which just walk back and forth on a consistent plane. You pretty much have to give them a straight line or kind of make them fall to get them where you want them to go. As you continue on though, you get aliens that'll jump, aliens that'll fight back against the monsters that you'll soon run into, and a whole bunch of other things. So all of your aliens are capable of going in the water. I didn't mention this before, but the water physics on this game are brilliant and really cute and just kind of feel a little bit like Jello at times, but are still really wobbly and fun to watch. But once you do figure it out, you can fly through levels and make a lot of progress and enjoy this game a whole heck of a lot. And another bonus, I am pretty much 100% sure that I didn't pay for this game. I haven't been bothered with hardly any ads. I haven't been asked to buy anything Once you get through all of the levels in each world, you just automatically move on to the next one, which I really appreciate. It's really nice to just be able to play through a game, have fun, and not really worry about everything that you're doing. Honestly, one of the drawbacks I can see for people who are used to a lot of these games is the fact that it is fairly simple. I know some people really like very challenging games, and so far I think this game would honestly be very well geared towards smaller children. If you want like your little 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old to play a game that makes them think critically about solving puzzles, I think this one would definitely be a good option for them. It's super fun, it's super colorful, it's really bouncy and adorable, and me in my Logic Puzzle Challenge self has been able to get through the game fairly easily. If you're more of a hardcore gamer, then this probably isn't for you and you want to look for something a little more intense. Ooh, it's a big yawn. But overall, like, no matter who you are, if you want just a really cute, fun game that you're able to play, I definitely think this is one that you should check out. Another thing that I like about this game is there's not one way to solve a puzzle. You can go about each puzzle in several different ways, and I've even tried it out trying to solve the same puzzle in a different manner. So that is really, really nice to me. I honestly kind of detest it when puzzle games that obviously have more than one answer only want you to solve it in one certain way. I really do wish that like it would be more flexible, like the other games would be more flexible like this one, but I'm kind of at a loss sometimes because I see an answer one way and the game says no. Whereas Splitter Critters, if you do see a solution that's different from what you might normally think would be a solution, like you're allowed to pursue it. You can pretty much like kind of break this game and still be able to get a really, really decent distance through it. So honestly, if you're not good at puzzle games either, like me, I would still recommend this game. It's super duper fun. It's simple. You can use whatever kind of logic you got going on in your brain to solve it, and it just works out no matter how you want to play it. So for everything this app has and the 1 or 2 little tiny drawbacks that it has, I'm going to give this game a 9 out of 10. It's genuinely fun and cute and creative and kind of original. I've seen games with like the split, like moving around panels mechanic before, so that's not super new to me, but the way that this is done is still really fun and creative and just adorable. So make sure you guys stay to the, whoops, I'm saying the wrong things first. If you guys want to try out this app, make sure to go look in the description. I will leave a link to go play it down there. Also stay to the very end of the video to see more games like this that I have reviewed and just to see more stuff that I've done in general. Make sure to give a like for this cute little fuzzy butt. He would appreciate it, and so would I. So I hope you guys all have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Say bye, Smokey. Bye! Bye!